So, und damit wünsche ich euch einen wunderschönen guten Abend, meine lieben Freunde. Herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren Stream. Und wir gehen ja zurück ins Hotel. Guten Abend, Asura, wie geht es dir? Mit der kurzen alles in Ordnung, ja? So. Muss noch in die richtige Szene. Ah, da ist sie. Rachel. Fällt mir ein, ich habe Susi noch gar nicht verboten, heute was zu sagen. So, die Soundkommando aus. Eigentlich. Das Schöne ist, wenn man da drauf drücken kann, aber gar nicht mehr. Aber. Moment. Muss man gerade hier durch die ganze einmal durchscrollen. Die ist topfett und meckert, weil sie heute nach Hause gesteckt wurde, oder warum? Damit dürfte ich alles Timer rausgemacht haben. Die Soundfiles gehen auch. Genau. Damit kann ich arbeiten. Fahren wir mal fort. Wenn ich es richtig verstanden habe, muss ich mir jetzt das Gespräch vom letzten Mal wieder anhören. Tag 7. 2 Tage haben wir noch vor uns, glaube ich. Ah, okay. Ja. So rannte ich, ja. Wie viele Dosen sie hier stehen hat.
Here I am.
You still there?
Where else should I be?
Home?
I wouldn't miss Nicole's amazing adventures in the remote mountains for anything.
Irving. Don't tell me you're staying on just for me. Go! I promise not to get into any trouble for the rest of the night.
I already told you. I'm sticking around till you get closure.
Thanks. You always do that?
Do what?
Worry about every desperate stranger that knocks on your door.
You're no stranger.
But I don't get it.
You've been a part of this place since you were born. You belong here.
Well, I thought I left all this behind. Maybe I still have a ways to go. To be free?
You're making progress. 2 days ago, you would have skinned me alive if I'd called you a country bumpkin.
What tells you I'm not sharpening my knives this very minute?
It's good we're just talking on the phone, then.
Listen, is this contraption really a phone? It feels like a walkie-talkie slash defibrillator.
It's a real phone, and trust me, in a few years, everybody'll have one.
You think? It's easier for me to believe in ghosts than to imagine people being hounded by a phone when they're out and about.
I'm grateful for it. I wouldn't have met you without it.
Irving, are you hitting on me by any chance?
No. What do you... I mean, it's just...
Relax. I was kidding.
I can never tell when you're kidding.
Yeah, it's one of my fascinating virtues.
Same. Oh, hold on a sec. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Huh? Oh, okay.
You have a good night too, Miss Flattery. Merry Christmas. Good night, hon. Here I am.
To be honest, I never thought I'd spend Christmas like this. Sorry, I was going off on another flashback about the life of Nicole Wilson.
Christmas Eve is the right time to reminisce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it too.
Yeah. That's what there was, in the end. There was like a strange kind of warmth. Then it all ended. Christmas of '80. Me and my mom were at my aunt's house in Billings, and Leonard was here on his own. While I was pretending that I liked my aunt's sweater, he and she were...
Nicole.
They...
Hey.
And a year later, she killed herself. And what she was carrying, too.
Don't be like that.
There you have it. These are my memories, and, that sound. Was it on your end?
No. What are you talking about?
Like a clinking.
No. I don't hear anything.
Sorry, I want to check.
Okay.
So, Checkliste. Mal alles durchgestrichen bis auf den Schlüssel. So, jetzt aber, nachdem wir dieses hinreißende Gespräch beendet haben. Guten Abend, Sibi, und Flo ist auch da. Wie geht es euch? Guten Abend. Also, bis jetzt hast du nur das Ende vom letzten Stream verpasst. Also vom letzten Rachel-Stream. Ich habe das nochmal durchgegangen. Jetzt ruft er mich schon wieder an.
I was thinking about earlier when I said I was happy to have met you.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to figure out how to tell you. I feel real close to you, Nikki. God, I hear myself talk. I sound like an idiot.
Irving, I don't know what you're trying to say, but right now, I'm dealing with something else.
I want to be there to help you. I'm just a useless voice on the mic.
Believe me, right now, I would also like a little bit more presence.
You know, people get close in lots of ways.
Please, shh, a sec. I'm trying to listen to this noise.
All right, I get that I might be overdoing it. Sorry, I'm a klutz, and sometimes it's...
Irving, please, shut up. Thanks. Listen, we'll get back to this, but let me figure this out. Where is this sound coming from?
I don't hear anything. Anyway, later.
Das ist auch eine Art, um ein Liebesgeständnis abzuschmettern, wa? Wolpi, guten Abend, wie geht es dir? Habe ich denn hier irgendwo jetzt... Okay, ich muss jetzt mit dem... Warum ist es hier so dunkel? Mit dem Mikrofon rumlaufen. Okay, 3.
Irving, you hear me? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, sorry I didn't answer. I was, busy.
Oh, no problem. It's fine.
What'd you want to tell me?
It's this microphone. Sometimes it captures sounds.
What sounds?
whispers.
It could be a draft in the crawl spaces. Hotel's full of them.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Heads up, and if you sense trouble, just let me know.
Guten Abend, Dracus, na? Alles gut bei dir? Bist im Lurk? Okay. Zur falschen Zeit ein Liebesgeständnis. Ja, genau. Wir laufen auf dem PC. Auf dem Fernseher, nicht auf dem PC. Pizza ist gut. Ich glaube, hier lang wird es lauter. Ich habe eine Errungenschaft bekommen. Muss bestimmt zu Papis Raum.
There are some marks on the wall.
Water damage and the passing of time ruin wallpaper.
It looks like hands. Or a face, or both.
Eesh, sounds disturbing.
My brain is just trying to see a shape, like with clouds. Ugh, never mind.
Guten Abend, Tainu. Die Soundcommands habe ich heute Abend ausgemacht, eben um die Atmosphäre von dem Spiel nicht zu beeinflussen. Wo war Papis Raum? Nee, ich bin nicht böse. Ich habe nur keinen Bock, mich zu erschrecken. Da ist Papis Raum. Die Map. Also ich musste doch nicht hier hin. Hier wird's lauter. La 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 la. Lang. Bin ich einmal im Kreis gelaufen. Vielleicht eine Einbildung, aber es ist diesmal näher eingestellt, weil letzte Woche war die Streamkamera nicht so nah. Eigentlich nicht. Eigentlich ist es genau so, wie es sein soll. Moment. Ja, es ist genauso wie letzte Woche. Ich habe nichts dran geändert. Und wie gesagt, ich habe nichts daran geändert. Keine Ahnung. Allerdings hatte ich auch die Tage... Asura, wann hatte ich dir geschrieben, dass mein Monitor sich komisch verhält? Bin ich schon wieder im Kreis gelaufen. Hier jetzt wieder die Treppe runter. Telefon. Habe ich mich fast vor dem Dings erschrocken. Kann es sein, dass es jetzt nur wegen dem... Nein, es ist nicht wegen dem Mikrofon so. Ich empfinde es aber auch als sehr, sehr... Ich habe den Fehler gefunden, Leute. Nein, ich habe es nicht riesig eingestellt. Der Controller hat eine Taste gedrückt. Die zum Reinzoomen. War ich im Overdeck? Viel besser. Ja, jetzt ist nicht mehr reingezoomt. Aber hier ist dunkel. Ich will hier nicht hin. Ich habe aber auch keinen Plan, wo ich hingehen soll. Ich gehe nicht wieder in den Kühlschrank rein. Ich bin das letzte Mal fast umgebracht. Ja, der liegt hier. Der liegt vor meiner Tastatur. Unter dem Monitor. Was suche ich eigentlich jetzt gerade? Habe ich die Türen das letzte Mal aufgemacht? Kann ich damit darüber mit Irwin sprechen? Nein. Ich habe ich zugemacht. Du Luder. Nein, zu. Das weiß ich noch, dass ich dich zugemacht hatte. Okay, hier lang geht es, ist das Klimpern weg. Hier wird's mehr. Aber hier war ich doch gerade eben erst. Hier unten war ich gerade eben auch. Da hat es aufgehört zu klingeln, oder? Das verwirrt mich. Hier klingelt's. Guten Abend, Takeru. Wie geht es dir? Schön, dass du reinschaust. Also da drin klingelt's. Kann auch nicht wieder in den Zwischenboden rein. Nochmal in den Raum, wo es am lautesten war. Wo war das denn am lautesten? So, hier in der Garage ist es recht laut. Oh, darüber kann ich reden.
Found anything interesting?
Leonard's motorcycle is one of those things that I should maybe take before the sale.
Oh, I love bikes. What's the make?
It's a Sioux 400 single-cylinder two-stroke.
Wow. You seem to know what you're talking about.
Leonard and I took it apart and put it back together like 200 times, I think.
You should keep it as a keepsake.
I spent the last 10 years trying to eliminate every possible memory, and now I'm supposed to keep one that even requires me paying insurance?
Well, doesn't sound so bad. Insurance on memories.
I think I'll sell it to some collector.
If you want, I know a few in Livingston.
Oh, thanks.
No sweat.
I'm going.
Later.
War ein Rohr zum Kacken. Nein, das war ein Müllschlucker, glaube ich. Oder für die Wäsche. Eins von beiden. Aber ich gehe nochmal dahin zurück. Wenn ich den Weg finde. Was ich nicht versprechen kann. Nein. Was war das? Ich hasse dieses Hotel. Ich will das nicht verkaufen, ich will es abbrennen. Also hier haben wir den Boiler Room. Habt ihr das gehört? Kleino, ich mach mir nicht in die Hose. Also hier sind wir wieder im Boilerraum. Muss ich vielleicht doch etwas höher? Hier haben wir wieder das Kaminzimmer. Wer braucht solche Räume? Da ist nichts drin, guckt euch das an. Ein stilles Örtchen, hahaha. Was machen die da wohl, wenn die da sitzen? Es klimpert gefühlt in jeder Richtung, Asura. Okay. Reden wir mal mit Irvin.
Nikki?
I remembered!
What?
This sound I keep hearing.
Did you figure out where it's coming from?
Yes! I mean, no, maybe. But I remember why it sounds familiar. The chandeliers.
What chandeliers?
The ones in the ballroom.
Nicole, I don't follow. I'm probably stung from before.
Stop thinking about before and listen to me.
I'm listening.
When I was little, I could sit for hours and watch them set up the parties in the ballroom.
Uh-huh.
To me, those chandeliers were like a flying merry-go-round.
What does all this have to do with the sound you heard?
Every time the window behind the bar was opened, the decorations would clink. That's the sound I heard. Those old chandeliers moving in the breeze.
But the chandeliers in the ballroom were taken down 2 or 3 years ago.
Nein. Da liegt einer.
Yeah, they're not actually there anymore, but that sound is unmistakable.
But what you're saying is impossible.
I'm sure. And no, I don't understand, but whatever made that sound is around here somewhere.
You're worrying me.
I just need to think and listen.
Okay, Keep me posted. Please.
Werd schon noch verrückt hier. Ja, ist eventuell ein Kompass, das stimmt wohl. Ja, hier sind wir wieder bei den Toiletten. Ich glaube, das ist für die Wäsche. Okay, hier wird's weniger. Ich hab Angst. Was habe ich verpasst? Versucher, was habe ich verpasst? Ein Sub! Oh! Ich habe einen Sub verpasst. Moment. Moment, ich muss gucken. Ach du! Takeros Blackbox. Vielen Dank für deinen Sub und sorry, herzlich willkommen im Premium-Abteil des Nestes. Ich habe halt keine Alertboxen, nichts an, ne? Tut mir leid. Also wenn sowas passiert, müsst ihr mir sagen, dass was passiert ist. Ich bin aber auch gerade total angespannt. Danke, danke, danke. So, da bin ich wieder. Sorry. Da! Vielen Dank für deinen Resub. Schon 3 Monate. Guten Abend, Uta. Irgendwo hier in der Nähe muss es sein. Und ich bin schon wieder total am anderen Ende des Hotels. Jetzt zurück in den Ballsaal. Uta, wie geht es dir? Hab ich die Tür damit zugemacht? Ja, du bist Sub-Ältester. Älteste. Vielleicht diese unscheinbare Tür da hinten. Davon haben wir 2. Und ich kann keine davon öffnen. Okay. Kann ich auch nicht öffnen. Geh mal etwas höher. Aber war ich oben nicht auch schon? Nein, 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 nein. Nein, nein. Ich will nicht zu dem Raum von den Ghostbustern gehen. Ich will da nicht hin. Bin ich schon wieder hier oben. Warte, Kiri ist da? Hat irgendwann die Klospülung betätigt. Museum. Aber hier ist halt gar nichts am Klimbim, ne? Jetzt zurück. Warum muss man ein Hotel ein Museum haben? Ich verstehe das nicht. Ja, da schimmelt's, genau. Dann wisst ihr, eigentlich wollte ich ja das Spiel heute durchspielen. Weil ich komme ja nicht mehr den 7. Tag jetzt durch hier. Da ist Papis Ruhm. Also falls irgendjemand weiß, wo ich jetzt hin muss, wäre ich sehr dankbar drum, wenn er mir einen Tipp geben würde. Halt die Klappe, Rachel. Du nicht. Also alle außer Rachel. Hallo Kiri. Guten Abend, wie geht es dir? Nicht viel, ich habe ein Mikrofon und damit eier ich durch die Gegend und kratze mich gerade am Arm. Irgendetwas sagt mir, dass ich in diesen dunklen Raum da rein muss.
How much do you know about those TV shows? The ones about haunted houses?
I know they're popular. A lot of tourism revolves around them.
Did the whole Rachel story really bring them here?
Everyone in town knew about her suicide. Had a bit of gossip.
Ugh, so sad to see the place you grew up in go downhill.
I know. I'm so sorry. Believe me.
Irgendwie klingst du nicht so, als würdest du dir leid tun. Irwin. Okay, scheinbar muss ich doch nicht in diesen dunklen Raum. Aber in diesen gruseligen Raum hier muss ich rein. Nö, muss ich nicht, hier ist das Museum. Bin schon wieder im Kreis gelaufen. Da wird abgeräumt. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wo ich hin muss. Finde ich irgendwo eine Kneifzange, also so ein Seitenschneider. Damit ich hier die Kette durchbrechen kann. Frag für einen Freund. Ich will das natürlich nicht selber machen. Ich bin jetzt Tag 7. Die Klappe, Rachel. Ja? Ich habe eine heiße Spur. Und wenn mich diese Spur jetzt wieder in die Master Suite bringt, ne, dann schreie ich. Aber keine Angst, ich mute mich vorher. Hi, ich bin Nicole. Hi, das ist Rachel. Eine Brille. Du kannst mir gerne helfen, Asura, wenn du magst. Ich meine, es bringt ja auch nichts, wenn wir... Die ist nicht kaputt. Nicole, die leuchtet... Das ist eine Geisterlampe. Guck mal, die leuchtet, obwohl... Die hat keinen Strom. Warum kann die leuchten? Oh mein Gott, ich gehe weg. Ja, die Lampe hat WLAN-Strom. Du kannst mir einen Tipp geben, wo ich hingehen muss, Asura. Weil es bringt ja nichts, wenn ich hier im Kreis laufe die ganze Zeit. Da war ich gerade. Um 117. Ist er doch, oder? Ja. Ich könnte ja das mit Bloody Mary versuchen, aber die haben keinen Spiegel im Bad. Am Wolfsbild links. Ich bin ja in Raum 117 hier. Das ist das mit dem grünen Tape. Und Wolfsbild links, da. Ich habe die Wahl zwischen grün und gelb. Wo bin ich eben lang gegangen? Grün oder gelb? Gelb ist scheinbar falsch. Ah, okay, dann ist gelb doch richtig. Beim Stuff Room die Treppe links runter. Ach, hier. Habe ich die eben übersehen? Bei dem 5-mal im Kreis laufen? Bin ich wieder im Ballroom. Oder bin ich rechts runter? Ach, rechts? Ja, da waren die geschlossenen Türen.
Found anything?
I can't hear that sound anymore.
It's easy to freak out when you're on your own up there.
Maybe you're right. Who knows, but
Yay,
it
danke,
seems
Asura.
so similar to how I remember it.
Hey, don't think about it anymore. If it comes back, we'll try and figure it out.
You know, for a second it was nice to imagine that the past could come back like that. We always had a party on December 23rd. Maybe you heard about it? It's pretty well known in the county.
Sounds amazing.
You should have seen the ballroom back then.
I can almost picture it.
The last time Rachel's family was there, Reverend Foster wasn't as sullen as usual.
Kann ich laufen?
Your parents?
My mother had eyes only for Leonard. And I saw he wouldn't stop staring at that girl.
Rachel.
She talked and moved with the grace and confidence of an adult. She wore a dress with a bow on her back. She was so beautiful. Perfect. Fuck. It was the beginning of the end and we were breaking out the champagne. Sorry, I'm becoming a freaking nostalgic up here. Well, I can't hear that sound anymore. It's gone. I'm gonna look around again and then I'm going to bed.
Be careful.
Ja, Daddy war pädophil. Daddy hat ein kleines Mädchen gebummt. Cheers. Ihr könnt euch gleich nochmal prügeln. Das ist kein guter Ort, um aufzuwachen, Nicole. Wie zum Teufel bist du hergekommen? Geh raus! Ich habe keine Items dabei, okay? Na, guck mal. Musste ich überprüfen, ob ich da lang kann. Muss ich den Weg zur ersten Stufe zurück. Warum ist denn in der Kirche aufgewacht? Eine Map habe ich auch nicht dabei. Wir sind jetzt hier schon wieder gelandet. Das ist der Dining Room, ne? Zurück? Was? Was meinst du, Asura? Zurück? Ich bin gerade so weit gelaufen. Okay, ich gehe zurück. Das ist blöd. Von hier kam ich gar nicht. Ja, da war ich gerade auf den Weg, Asura. Also soll ich zu Nicoles Schlafzimmer gehen. Das ist in der Master Suite. Ganz schön Ordnung gemacht, Nicole. Ach, sie hat hier den Raum. Du hast gerade die Orientierung verloren. Okay. Ach, mein Inventar.
Irving?
Merry Christmas, Nikki. Ho, ho, ho. It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected that.
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
Yes. I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like in the old Laurel and Hardy movies?
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
But no parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
I don't want to go back there now. But I'll think about it. Oh, Irving?
Yeah?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Nikki.
Am Anfang war er noch so förmlich und sagte immer nur Nicole oder meinen Nachnamen, den ich vergessen habe. Reinigungsmittel. Ja, Susi lässt sich heute super bestechen. Die darf auch nichts Böses sagen. Ich habe eine Wand gefunden. Nein, ich will dieses andere Ding. Würdest du da bitte reingehen? Ach mal, Nicole, hast du Lack gesoffen? Bist du zu fett, um da durchzukommen? Nicole, häng fest. Sagt die Map. Die Map. Nimm die Map jetzt raus. Mann. Okay, ich muss zurück in die Kirche. Bin jetzt gerade im Overlock. Hier. Wo haben wir denn? Kirche. Kirche war... Bin auf jeden Fall durch den Dining Room gegangen. Gerade eben. Wo ist die Kirche? Das ist das Museum. Es ist schön, dass ich da reinzoomen kann. Ach, so kann ich... Okay. Ich habe nichts gesagt. Da ist die Kirche. Wie komme ich da... Wie komme ich da hin? Ja, ich zoome wieder. Okay, es war auf jeden Fall ein Weg beim Dining Room. Zumindest bin ich da rausgekommen gerade eben. Okay, zuerst mal zurück in den Dining Room. War ja hier hinten. Bin aber nicht da rausgekommen. Bin im Kreis gelaufen. Ich habe einen Aufzug gefunden. Oh, ich hasse dieses Hotel. Durch die rote Tür? Die da? Die ist braun. Auch nicht rot. Ist auch nicht rot. In den Gang zurück. In welchen Gang? Okay, jetzt bin ich wieder in einem Gang. So, hier haben wir den... Eine rote... Rot? Nein, das ist Dad's Office. Hier ist keine rote Tür. Durchs Büro durch? Ah, okay, jetzt musst du noch das Büro wiederfinden. Aber suchen wir erstmal wieder den Gang. Wer baut solche Häuser? Ja, hier bin ich jetzt im Büro. Hier nicht mehr. Richtung Garage, okay. Irvin!
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
So you've come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy?
Never thought that. Well, at least not in this case.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right, all right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
Okay. Ich habe jetzt eine rote Tür gefunden, Asura. Aber da geht's nicht weiter. Weiter den Gang runter, nicht hoch. Also hier lang. Du hast rote Tür gesagt. Ach, die rote Tür, okay. hopp, 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 hopp. Und weiter. Ich glaube, wenn sie jetzt springen würde, würde sie sich den Kopf stoßen.
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The
Wie nach
riddle!
Harry Potter.
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible. Yes. Oh, something like, down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart, or it's your end. Round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of
Ich
you.
weiß wo.
All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How... it's... I...
Wow. A total mystery. Want to play?
Yes, I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Da ist der Witzel. Habt ihr gerade den Schmetterling gesehen? Ich soll doch mal die Kirche checken, okay? Aber es ist doch jetzt schon Tag 8. Morgen ist das Spiel vorbei.
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Your
Bubba!
father left it open for mountain wanderers.
Goddamn sons of... Oh, I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's around in this weather, but you never know.
Oh, okay.
Ah, hier, scheiß Camper. Bubba. Hunla. Klopf, klopf. Wo ist der? Bubba. Okay, ich bin weg. Okay, habe ich jetzt alles in der Kirche abgecheckt, Asura? Das ist ein Klavier und keine Orgel.
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night?
Ja.
Really?
Hey, what are you doing there?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
I'm a Phantom of the Opera fan.
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you. To play it. In Portland.
I couldn't play even if I wanted to. I never learned.
I don't think playing the organ is a crucial thing these days.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor Mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Uh-huh. Then there was Rachel, who reminded me how useless I was in music. Look how good Rachel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a real ear for it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Rachel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Was she so perfect?
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking.
Ja, sie war richtig eifersüchtig, würde ich mal sagen. Hier ist es arschkalt, Heino. Hier ist es kalt. Gut. Nö, Asura? Ist nichts. Kann ich mir mal umblättern. Da oben ist auch nichts. Okay, ab zu dem Lagerraum. Hopp, 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 hopp. Bring nicht zu hoch, Nicole. Okay, ihr könnt euch wieder kloppen.
Oh, shit.
Jetzt rein. What the heck? Retard?
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
No. No decorations.
Is everything okay?
I found something.
What?
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay. There's some windows. Drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
No way.
This place doesn't make sense. No one would live down here.
Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
Wait. There's got to be an explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency, so they'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Ich denke nicht, dass Irvin der Böse ist. Rachels Buch. Retard. Ende. Die Zahnspangdose konnte ich gerade. Ja, genau.
Did you get out of there?
You know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe. There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the suicide.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with anything?
I found a box. It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it. The box is empty.
No way. I can't...
Let me go on.
Ja, der dritte Kampf entscheidet. Schneewittchen. Rotkäppchen. Runzel. Und das andere Ding. Ja, ist eine Kokosnuss. Muss ich dafür auf die andere Seite gehen? Schlüssel. Rotchrom, okay.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
We have to call someone. You have to get out of there right now.
No. I found a key. It's from my old music box. The one in Leonard's room.
I'm having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Rachel's, then why is my music box's key here?
I don't know and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think? Someone could have been in your room.
It doesn't matter.
How can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
Okay. Zurück in mein Zimmer. Den Weg dürfte ich ja finden.
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
No way.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why all of this.
We'll figure it out. With the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just...
Listen, a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line, old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
all good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
If it's true...
Hast du gar nicht, Lügnerin.
Realize what that means.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father... He spent years in there, in total solitude. With the weight of his family and Rachel on his conscience. He wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
You're joking, right? You think he did this?
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you? My father might have had a lot of weaknesses, but surely what you're saying... Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old, but fucking hell, don't you dare even think that. He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you.
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that...
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me.
Ich konnte da jetzt gar nicht wählen. Voll doof. Abgesehen davon, dass wir in der Garage eine leere Axthalterung haben, ne?
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Rachel Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive. I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Rachel isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the Timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Rachel didn't kill herself, Rachel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no Timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of her room. My key in the middle of Rachel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad?
My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
Okay, jetzt darf ich. Ah, also sie hat Irvin ziemlich abgewürgt. Also wirklich abgewürgt. Schauen wir mal. Zahnspange. Nein, doch nicht. Eine Medaille.
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. Voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Komm, sollte doch schon klar sein, dass Daddy Rachel Liebe hatte. Tag 9.
Irving.
Finally.
I'm okay.
I was dying on this chair.
Komm, wir entschuldigen uns mal.
You're right. That room freaked me out. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
Ich nicht.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
Maybe it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
A storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
Über der Rezeption gibt es einen Raum. Okay. Wo muss der hin? Ich sollte einen Blick ins Mezzanin werfen. In der Mitte finden die Dinge ihre... Mezzanin. Wo ist das? Okay, das ist dann nicht, nein. Dort, okay. Also zurück in die Eingangshalle. Brrr. Azura hat halt ein schönes Gefieder, deswegen gewinnt sie halt auch öfter mal den Contest, wenn sie mitmacht. Halt die Klappe, Rachel, du bist tot. Yep, hier. Ah, ich hab's gefunden. Mannequins. Soll denn da schon gruselig sein, ha? Hi. Nur einer, der so aussieht, okay.
Irving? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare. There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick! If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Ich wäre da auch nicht reingegangen. Warum hat sie immer noch das Ohr? Das.
Where are you, Nicole?
It's about time. Did you hear my messages?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
What? Are you drunk?
Keep going.
Hello? Hello, Irving.
Ich bin nicht mehr allein hier. Ist irgendjemand reingekommen und hat... Oh, okay. Vielleicht ist Irving doch der Böse. Ist er vielleicht der kleine Bruder von Rachel? War vorher nicht umgekippt. Die Tür ist offen. Er hat sich mit Sicherheit in dem kleinen Kämmerchen da versteckt. Beweise? Oder er war die ganze Zeit hier. Ah, guck mal. Der war die ganze Zeit hier.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
What? What does does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Every memory. Painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
What did you do, Irving?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
You're not with FEMA. You... Jenkins... You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me? I...
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past, hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years, day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant. That's what they called her at school. But I could hear her cry at night. I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One
Sag
day,
doch der Bruder.
that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her. For real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love. Simply a love. Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much, and it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel was your sister. Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
I didn't hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
What do you want from me?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment, in that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand, as you've already begun to understand.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
Nope, 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 nope. Der ist ja krank, der Typ. Ah. Nicole, ich glaube, für den Schuppen bekommst du nicht mehr so viel Geld. Renn ihn einfach ab. Die Tür ist zu. Warum kann ich mir die nicht ansehen? Hier.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in
talking
the air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Ich bin kein Mörder. Darf ich jetzt mal Schlüssel haben? Und in die Mitte kannst du Irwin auf den Kopf hauen. Ich bin kein Mörder. Hey! Die Tür ist wieder offen. Willkommen zurück, Raccoons. Irgendwas sagt mir, dass ich jetzt abhauen sollte. Und Claires Auto? Also zurück in die Garage.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her, and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone.
Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story.
Ach, das ist ein
It's
Käfer,
time
da
you
ist der
open the last door.
Kofferraum vorne. Ihr habt euch wegen mir erschrocken, ist auch nicht schlecht. Habe ich da gerade aufgehoben? Einen schönen guten Abend, Gupschi. Na, wie geht's dir? Schön, dass du reinschaust. Ja, das ist Moms Auto. Hier hinten ist der Motor drin. Was muss ich jetzt machen? Was ist in dieser Decke? Waschi. Okay, ich muss Waschi machen. Der Waschraum war irgendwo hier unten. Darf ich irgendeine nehmen? Oder muss ich erst... Ich bin im Waschraum. Oder muss ich die hier waschen? Okay, warum auch die Waschmaschine benutzen, ne? Läuft ja kaltes Wasser hier raus.
How could I have forgotten? I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
No, I don't.
Go on!
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't...
Oh, die Wahrheit.
I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
What? Irving, where are you?
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Irving? Irving?
Boah.
I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
Was für eine Story, Leute. Also damit habe ich jetzt echt nicht gerechnet. Und Gupschi, ich hoffe, es geht dir bald besser. Ich sitze in meinem Auto. Würdest du bitte ans Telefon gehen? Ja, geh ran.
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home, and I have to stay here. Forever.
Wait a sec, let's talk. There's also my fee.
Gebe ich jetzt Gas und fahre gegen das Motorrad? Schaltung? Ja?
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day, but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice. Wait. I did all that you asked me. Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared.
Okay, scheinbar fahre ich jetzt wirklich.
I don't want to die.
Nein, ich
It's getting dark.
nebel mich ein. Okay.
I can't see the light.
Ich will nicht sterben. Schalt es aus. Raus mit dir, du dumme Nuss. Kann aber auch nicht weiter gucken.
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger. Just love.
Oh. Ah, okay, also ich muss mich nicht umbringen. Das ist sehr schön. Aber holy shit, was für eine Story, Leute. So ein Plot-Twist, das habe ich echt nicht gedacht. Ich dachte, der Vater wäre durchgedreht oder so weit und so weiter. Weil sich die liebe Rachel umgebracht hat, aber Himmel. Ne. Also, letzte Woche Freitag war ich noch ziemlich, ja, eingenommen von dem Spiel, weil das ja halt ein Walking-Simulator war. Aber die Story hat mich jetzt doch am Ende geflasht. Das war... Boah. Schade, dass Irwin sich umgebracht hat. Hätte er bestimmt noch ein nettes Gläschen Sekt mit ihr trinken können. Aber ich glaube, ich habe ein Achievement habe ich noch nicht bekommen. Okay, das läuft ab. Moment, ich schaue mal gerade bei Steam. Ja, ein Achievement fehlt mir noch. Ausstehende Errungenschaft. Pikant. Führe ein faszinierendes Gespräch. Da muss ich wahrscheinlich nochmal durch. Aber da werde ich mal gucken, wie ich diese Errungenschaft kriege. Ja, heute hat es echt an Fahrt aufgenommen. Das war... Hätte ich nicht gedacht, ganz ehrlich. Ich glaube nicht, dass es noch alternative Endings gibt. So. Azura hat das letzte Mal gesagt, dass das sehr linear ist, das Spiel. Man nichts anders machen kann, außer jetzt in den Gesprächen. Deswegen habe ich auch diese eine Errungenschaft nicht bekommen. Muss ich gucken, was ich dafür machen muss. Aber ich denke, eventuell kann ich sie umbringen am Ende, eventuell auch nicht. Ich denke, der heutige Stream hat euch auch ein bisschen was mehr gefallen als der letzte, auch wenn ich ein bisschen was umhergeirrt bin, sagen wir es mal so. Gibt nur ein Ende. Ja, sage ich ja. Und jetzt geht hier vor deinem Fenster der Vollmond auf. Sehr schön. Ich kann jetzt auch nur ein neues Spiel beginnen. Für das eine Ding werde ich wahrscheinlich nochmal neu spielen müssen. Aber gut. Ja. Da sind wir durch. Schönes Gefühl. Also, ich muss sagen, die Geschichte hat mich am Ende doch noch sehr gepackt. Das habe ich jetzt aber auch schon zweimal gesagt. Da gibt es nicht mehr viel zu sagen. Ich würde sagen, wir hören jetzt auf. Und gucken, wen wir raiden können. Aber da fällt mir gerade noch ein. Wolpi, ich habe gestern das erste Mal überhaupt einen Fuchs gesehen. Einen richtigen, lebendigen Fuchs. Und das war sogar noch ein Jungfuchs, wenn wir das richtig haben. Ist über die Wiese gehüpft und hat gespielt. Richtig niedlich. So. Ich denke, wir gehen... Achso, am Ende kann ich nur entscheiden, ob ich leben oder sterben will. Okay. Aber das hat kein Archiv mit oder so. Nee, Kupschi, wie gesagt, ich habe jetzt das erste Mal einen Fuchs gesehen, einen richtigen, lebendigen Fuchs. Ich meine, tote Füchse habe ich am Straßenrand öfter gesehen, aber einen richtigen, lebendigen noch nie. Ich hätte aber gerne die richtige Wolpi. So, aber wir hören jetzt auf. Ja, das ist sehr schade. Wolpi. So, wir gehen rüber zu Bersi. Der spielt gerade A Way Out zusammen mit Butcher. Und ja, Füchse sind toll. Ich bedanke mich bei euch fürs dabei gewesen sein, Leute. Für den Support, für die Chat-Nachrichten, auch wenn ich viel nicht beantwortet habe, weil ich einfach meine Klappe halten musste, weil Nicole gesprochen hat. Doch, ich hatte alle Items. Mir fehlt die Errungenschaft, ein pikantes Gespräch. Da hätte ich eine andere Gesprächsoption nehmen müssen mit Irwin, denke ich mal. Ich guck's mir noch mal an und ja, das Archiven mache ich halt nach. Irgendwann. So, wir beginnen den Raid. Ich wünsche euch noch einen schönen Abend. Du hast mir den Achievement-Guide geschickt. Dankeschön. Ich wünsche euch einen wunderschönen Restabend, Leute. Habt ein schönes Wochenende. Eventuell sehen wir uns morgen. Muss ich aber noch schauen, weil ich könnte eventuell sturmfrei haben. Bis dann, Leute. Ciao, ciao. Gute Nacht. Schlaf gut.